Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hearnstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Vols will kick this deep to start us off. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Adams.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hits the running back in the flat. Great move in the open field. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Second down now after the sack. That's reeled in. It's Adams.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Solid drive here to start the game. Now a 3rd down opportunity in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Complete with a running back on this 4th down play. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas A&M!
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. First and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced a fumble, but let's also recognize a heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Touchdown, Aggies! The big tight end would not be denied. What play?
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On first down, it's play action. Going for a big play downfield. And he's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this is why this free safety is, to me, one of the top players in the country. Does a great job of reading the quarterback, follows his instincts there, which leads him to the interception.
And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Pass Hunt, can he get in? And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Tackle made after a big gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tennessee. They were not going to catch him that time.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Sands. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do was throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And the Volunteers with first and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Sands. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And then letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's got the first and still going. He's in the clear. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Now they get set to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They can't stop him. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
short connection to the tight end here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Grab near the sticks. It's Adams. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. And the Aggies are on the move here. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Keeper for the first down and more. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this one is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Running play called on 3rd and short. Defense stuffs him right there, no gain. 4th down coming up. The Aggies will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. He's got it near the end zone.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they have exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Now they call a run. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here we go, third and short in the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they get a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Off the play fake on first down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Offense facing second and goal. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. It is incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into the intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They connect for 6. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quick throw to the left side. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Using his legs, it's Sams. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Volunteers offense is on the move now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they come roaring back now.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
With sure hands, it's Adams. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. It's King. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
And that catch is hauled in. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Aggies line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Sands. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's a short completion of the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. He's got room to run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Good enough for a first down. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass this time. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
Chris, great.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Press coverage now from these DBs. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Looking for a man. Touchdown, Vols. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
PHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas A&M. There was no catching it big time.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on.
And looking for a big play here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Back-to-back deep shots. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They're going to run it. Running with purpose.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. One of those critical third down plays coming up. He'll hand it off. Powering through. And they've got him behind the line. Great effort by the back there, but still going to be stopped for a loss. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Right now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The catch is made inside the 10. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Volunteers. Look out, whole different game now.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Riding away with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. And the Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? The tight end's got it on the quarter route. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Tight end makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.